I don't know the answers to anything.
How do you make a frame?
We're known for being strange. What if you make the...
Hi, welcome back to Roll the Forge. Pleasure to have you all with us today. It's score time.
Much darker.
Okay, we're known for being strange.
yeah,
Why don't
you're,
we
like,
go
in the
occult?
dark.
We make everyone think the docks are haunted.
Should I turn this towards your
Some
face more?
shit, maybe.
No,
Who fucking knows, man?
it's
Who knows?
The settings.
Yeah, but I do.
I feel like nothing is too crazy.
So, the raids have gotten in contact with you.
Yes, thank God.
They're making a strike at Night Queen's Harbor.
I got my notebook today.
Oh, I need a pencil.
Night Queen is the name of the forgotten god, self-created for the night market.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. It's like just this much of a pencil. See?
We all offered our pencils.
Got it.
What is it called? One more
Pencil.
time for me, Jared? Can you hit me with it one more time, Jared?
The Night Queen's Harbor.
Night
Night
Queen's...
Haba. You said Haba wrong.
Harbor. Harbor.
Arbor?
Is it-
Arboretum.
Did they
Arboretum.
say like they were doing it tonight?
Rio.
Was it like tonight or is it?
The operation will take place in a week.
Oh, okay.
Good, we got a week to gather
A week to
information.
plan.
No, there's no gather information. The idea is that it happens in a week. The score is happening.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Shoot. All right.
Wait,
Night
what?
Queen's Harbor.
Fictionally, they're like, in 1 week, we're going to make a move on Night Queen's Harbor.
And now we're jumping into...
And now,
yeah.
time forward.
Yes, it is the night of.
It's like,
Sweet.
Get all everybody, get all oily.
We're running with the rates. Fuck yeah.
They want you to get inside,
Okay.
Step 1, get inside.
What?
cause chaos from the inside, and they will attack from the outside.
Sounds good.
Chaos Crew!
I think we can do that.
Get in. I'm just making that one step. Get in and chaos.
Get in and let Rosebud do their thing.
There will be a security detail of at least 25 people.
Yeah.
Not including
Then we have to get past.
that you have to get inside somehow.
Okay. We're flashbacking this hard, boys.
What
Right.
do we have access to that isn't fireworks that could cause a chaos?
That's up to you.
Killing
You
people.
can get demolition tools.
Can we get a lion?
How do you want to go into
We should get an animal. We should get a dangerous animal.
Yeah, we should
for
get a
these.
dangerous
That's
animal.
A good idea.
The idea is that you sneak. They want you.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Wait, what is it?
I can have a trained hunting pet.
Oh shit.
You need a lion.
I
Is
don't
that
know
just-
if it's a lion per se, but
Is it
like,
something you always
Probably
have?
yeah.
it's something I
lion.
always have.
What about one of those like wolf dogs
Oh shit.
Yeah,
that are
more
like
crickery.
87%?
Yeah, like, I was
wolf?
thinking like a dog, like a mastiff.
You have to. The idea
No,
that
let's not do
they
that because they'll kill that dog and then
want
I will
is
not.
that you're to sneak in and start whatever you're
Yeah.
going to do inwardly, so that all
So-
is drawn to.
So he'll carry in his mastiff.
Sure. So
Or-
we're gonna
Night
let that
Queen's
happen.
Harbor. So
Yeah.
what do they mean into? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
What are they all doing in there?
Just who?
The people. You
The
said
hive?
guards.
Yeah, the hive.
Yeah. What are they doing?
They're just guarding.
Are they
probably,
eating anything?
Maybe.
Drinking
they might have
anything?
lunches.
Okay. I was wondering if we could poison the lunches, but only a little bit, so they throw up a lot.
But only a little bit. So
Let's-
throw up a lot.
Let's switch out their food with like food that's really spoiled.
How about we have a plan detail?
That's what I'm trying to figure. Which one we're doing. So here's the
I think
question.
it's so.
What did you? I just
think
want to
we're
know. What do you
trying
mean
to
by
know
getting
what access
in?
to.
Like whatever you decide you're going to do, they want you to make sure that the climax of it happens inwardly on the harbor, so that
Mhm.
all forces leave their like perimeter stations,
Mm-hmm.
and the wraiths will then move in that way, like while their backs are turned, start
Yeah.
taking them out from the outside of the circle.
So getting into the harbor.
yeah.
So we should get into the harbor and then we can have a parade.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, we
doing
can do it.
stealth and we're going by boat.
What if we just start a riot, peasant riot?
Yeah.
Against
That would be social, and we'd have to
Against
convince the entire peasantry.
boats. like we could.
So the boats are made of food, and they've been hiding it from you this whole time.
No, they're giant monsters.
Eat the boats.
Chaos.
I'm thinking stealth, and the entry point is the dandelion.
Like from the water.
From the
Do I have a
Like-
dinghy? Maybe I have a dinghy.
Do note that there are waterway patrol.
Yeah, of course.
Just so you know.
But we have a connect. Don't we have a connect with one of
Do
the
we all-
gondoliers?
No, we were thinking about
Do we all
making-
have to enter from the same way?
Yes. Well, not necessarily. You could do a setup for the entry point.
I just thought of a long-term plan I want to work on.
Okay, well, you write it down.
Okay, I'm
somewhere.
gonna write it down.
Yeah, keep that idea rolling. But we figure out how we're doing this. What's our start? We just need to figure out our start. So
Yeah,
I think
so from sea or from land. You said from the water.
yeah, I like the idea of coming from the water because that immediately turns their backs to the actual docks. So the rate, like, if we don't make it all the way in, we're technically already in. If we can get at least near the docks by water.
I think we should try to get further, like in.
No, yeah. I'm just saying, like, our initial thing coming from water as
Why
opposed to-
don't we take over one of the patrol boats? Like we take out, like we, you know, in Assassin's Creed where he like jumps on the boat and he like throws everybody off the boat and he's like, "This is my boat now."
So we go to whatever the most like the perimeter is and just try to take one guard boat.
Mhm.
That's our stealth entry point.
Yeah, and then we take one guard boat and then we can
Mm.
bring it up, and then that's when we lace it with the bombs.
We'll determine what that part of the plan is if we get to it.
Yeah.
Cool. Is it cool that we agree on the
Yeah.
I'm
guard?
nervous about attempting because what if it goes wrong? And
It is gonna go wrong.
yeah, but
What
That's
part?
like-
What part?
assaulting.
The guards.
The guards.
Oh.
Well, no, we're talking about the hive guards
Oh, are we talking
because
about
the hive are the
guards, or
ones
we
who
talking
who
about-
have a perimeter on boats, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like the whole area is hive.
It's not.
guard,
It's not
yeah.
blue coats.
No, it's
No.
not blue coats. No. This is strictly hive situation.
Okay.
So is that cool
So
still
not
then?
as
Is that what
risky?
you were talking about? Whether or not they were hive?
No, just as risky.
No, and just the fact that like,
If
what
not
if
more.
the attempt to take over the boat goes wrong and we screw up? Like it's already over before it even began.
But it's smaller. It's less people.
I
How many
still
people
vote
would you say on the
poison?
boat?
We poison the lunches that are going inside, and then create chaos by everybody getting.
They're not
ill.
like going to a cafeteria. They're all getting food from home. What do you mean? You're gonna
I know, I
go to
thought
30
they'd be- I
different
thought it would be-
people's.
I thought it would be a catered
I
lunch
vote
situation.
we enter from like land, from
Mhm.
land.
You want to come from the land?
That's what I want. Yeah, but
But how do we even get onto the docks then? Are they even gonna let us like
I'm
pass? Because
imagining
they're gonna
like
see
a
us.
harbor. I'm imagining like we don't need to get necessarily on the dock. We just need to get like in the harbor proper,
Mm-hmm.
and then. Do
Where are the
whatever.
wraiths come? I think the wraiths are gonna come from there, though.
Yeah, they're coming from. Like,
Yeah,
Right?
maybe, but
I don't want to come from the same direction as them.
Land or water?
You two seem to both want to do land.
I like land.
I
Land is
like water.
comfortable. But I'm used to hunting in water.
hmm,
So I'm used to boats.
we can do both.
Could rig something.
Let's try it.
You could be, like we said, we could have separate. We could have coming from two
And
directions.
I would have to set up.
You could pincer. You could go from two directions.
Do you
Okay,
want to be?
I'll
You want
go
to be
for
leading on land?
Yeah.
All right. I'll go on land with you then, and then you
Oh.
guys do the boat.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Now,
Two people take. How many people will we would know, right? How many people are on one? Like,
Probably a patrol vessel has somewhere between 2 to 4,
okay,
depending.
we can take that out easy.
so she took down 8 people by herself. So maybe so this is what it is. You're gonna give us the signal that it's clear that you've taken the one patrol boat that would be patrolling our area near land, and once you've given us your signal,
What's the signal?
we'll determine that in a
As-
flashback.
Tell me what the signal is.
You just say it. Just say whatever you want it to be. You flash the light that's on the boat or whatever 3 times.
Okay, cool.
So what is the plan? What is the detail?
So wait, okay, so we're getting on a boat and sneaking in, and what are you guys are sneaking in through land, and why?
You're taking off the patrol boat, and then you're giving us the ghost. That way we can come onto the docks from land
I was
in
gonna
that
say-
area. That you
But
would
you
be-
still have to sneak into the docks.
Yeah. Are there like buildings around the harbor? Or is
Yeah,
it-
but after there's probably a 150-foot like clear threshold of like descending stairs down to the water from like multiple street levels because it's a multi-layered street scene, landform, topography, whatever one of those words works properly. But there's multiple like high stairs, mid stairs, and low stairs that all lead to the lowest portion, which is the harbor against the water. and that's about 150-foot stretch worth of that. Plus maybe like another mile for the difference in height between like the stairs to the closest to water portion of the harbor.
Okay. Should we just enter on the boat then?
You guys can do the land thing.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I just wanted to know if you guys had an idea of how you were getting.
Yeah. No, I didn't know if it was like flat or if it.
Yeah. My whole thing is we're waiting in the nearby area wherever your patrol is because during the week we've been studying.
What you
their
could
patrols.
do
Yeah.
is sewers.
That's what I was. Are there like sewers that we could go through? Let's enter through the sewers then.
Cool. Sewers, water.
Bits.
2 different waterways. One's
Yeah.
more gross, but we're cool with it.
Cool.
All right.
Who's to say?
I think Grace should make the roll for. What is it?
So what is the plan?
Stealth.
The entry point. So what portion is the main part of the plan? Who's
Ours.
setting up and who's main?
Well, if you think about it, they're actually setting us up because
Yes.
they're stealing the boat and then letting us.
Yes, they're setting us.
I don't understand. I'm sorry. We're letting you in. We're just
No, you're
giving you
setting
this.
us up.
Once you've taken the boat, the area that we're coming through is no longer patrolled. It's being patrolled by you.
Oh.
That's my idea. Is that you're taking out that patrol by
yeah,
water.
I feel like you're.
I get it now.
I was just gonna be like, we're gonna pull the boat up to the dock.
You can do that too.
Was
Just
that
like
what you were
once you get
thinking?
the.
I'm imagining you're moving. This is my thought, and sorry everyone at home as we're talking around in circles. I apologize. You are using your boat or your dinghy to get to one of their patrol boats.
Yes.
Taking the patrol boat.
Yes.
And then now you can get in. Because you're on their patrol boat. Like, you'll be able to get in.
Yeah.
So
So-
what is confusing?
Does the boat go into the other boat, the patrol boat?
No, we have a dinghy.
Like a ship entering another ship in space?
Docking? No, they're just.
Or-
We're just trying to get. We're not trying to get into a single boat. We're trying to get to the harbor itself, like in the docks.
Oh,
And just
okay.
And then cause
cause
Okay.
chaos all over the docks.
Oh, I see. I don't know why I thought they were in a boat this whole time.
Yeah, that was what I think was confusing us all.
That's the luncheon was happening in the boat. Yeah.
So you're setting us up so that way we can come
It's like a
to
cruise
that
line.
part.
All
Yeah.
up.
Then we
That
can
part
go
of the harbor
into the harbor.
that you would have been, that your
Yeah.
boat that you are just taking over would have been watching.
And then you're gonna come in and cause chaos.
Yeah, we're gonna-
through
yeah.
that and
Chaos.
And then we will meet because now you have cleared the way.
Are there guns in this
Yes.
on
Yeah.
the boats?
On like you mean like a mounted turret?
Yeah.
No, probably maybe a harpoon, but that's about it.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh, a harpoon.
No.
I'm not supposed to
Maybe.
drag someone into the.
I know how to operate one of
What's
those.
your load?
Yes.
I'm going normal.
No. So we had 7 then.
Yeah, we would have 7. I'm going normal load.
Can I bring scuba gear?
You don't have to select your items right now. You can select them at the time of needing them.
Scuba gear is not on the list. That's why I was asking.
Probably not.
What are you talking about?
That's
It's climbing gear, but for down.
yeah.
So you have +2 to whatever you select because of their thief rating. So you can pick 7 items.
And the things in
7 boxes.
italics do not count as part of your load. You always have them with you.
And they're only going to be in your
Yep,
special
I see
stuff.
those.
All right.
I'm gonna go heavy.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
But what if you think?
So stealth,
Mm-hmm.
and the main part of the mission is what?
The main is sewers. The setup is taking
Sure.
the boat.
Sure.
From what I've gathered, what we just said.
Yeah.
Is that correct? Are we all in
Sure.
agreement?
That's what a star hat is.
Obviously.
Grace, is this operation particularly bold or damp? You get 1 die to start for sheer luck. Is this operation particularly bold or daring?
Particularly, yes.
Take another die. Is this operation overly complex or contingent on many factors?
Yes.
Get rid of a die.
Damn it. Fuck.
Is it complicated? No.
Does
Okay,
the
fine.
plan's detail expose a vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest?
Yes.
Yes, their whole business.
Yeah.
Their
I don't think
business is.
But does the
Weakest.
plan affect them?
Is the plan of stealth?
Yeah, like you getting in through the sewers, is it a weak point of theirs?
They don't run the sewers.
I suppose. it's
Yeah,
true.
they don't run the sewers. The Rat
Take it
King
back.
runs the sewers.
Is the target strongest against this approach, or do they have a particular defense or special preparations?
Yes.
So minus a die.
Wait, they do have preparations against it? Oh.
They have
They have boats.
Their whole crew!
There's security all over the place.
Damn it.
Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight for this operation?
Fuck yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Take a die.
It's the race, baby. She just keep going. Boop, boop, boop. Just
Take
hold
it.
on to it for now.
Yeah.
Are there any enemies or rivals interfering in this operation? Yes. -1 die.
Is it the hive themselves? No, fuck. You're.
Are there any
friends
other
with
elements that you want to consider? Maybe a lower tier target? Let's do the setup roll for the boat. And if there's success in that, we'll add a die to the engagement for the sewer.
Sounds
Okay.
So before that, we're gonna set up. What action would you like to use to set up? How are you attaining the boat?
Prowling, and then fighting.
Prowl.
So I would say either prowl or skirmish, depends.
Prowl.
My prowl and my skirmish are the same.
My prowl is more.
Prowl.
I would like to roll more. Then one of you has to make a setup maneuver. Just someone. One of you.
I get it.
All right. You're gonna roll as prowl.
So wait, you
Alright,
need to roll
this is-
3 die? Or how many do you have for
She has 2.
2 die for prowl. This is going to be risky, and this is gonna be standard. You'll get control of the boat.
Go, Grace, go.
Okay.
What,
So,
what was it?
4.
so
Oh, my 4's all day.
that's the average
Partial
roll on
success?
the dice. So
It is?
yeah, 4 and 5 is like the bell curve average of a d6.
Cool.
Mathematically. Both of you pull the dinghy up
My dinghy. It's a dandy dinghy.
in the dead of night.
The dandy ding.
You
ding,
can feel
the
the
dan-
cold, the ding dong.
Dang diddly dang.
This coffee had drugs in it. For sure.
You made it,
Wait,
so.
say it 5 times fast. The dandy dingy in the dead of night.
The dingy in the dead of night.
The dingy.
The dandy lion.
The dandy dingy in the dead of night.
You come across the windswept, fog-shrouded canals of the night market. You come around the long main river, around the northern bend. You can see a spotlight shining across different sections of the night market. You try to row across the opposite side. You accidentally touch boat, and you hoist yourselves up, and you hear someone goes, "What's that?" Someone comes over to check the leaning side.
As soon as they lean over, I grab them and I pull them over the edge of the boat.
What would you like to roll for to do that?
Skirmish.
Sure.
Or finesse. Can I have the pretty one?
This one?
No.
This one?
Yes.
It's a matter of opinion.
I was like, they're all beautiful. How dare you?
Yeah, I'll go with skirmish.
Risky standard, you'll pull them into the water.
Oh my god.
I'm doing like an Assassin's Creed thing in my head right now.
Sure, sure.
Everything is Assassin's Creed.
What?
Nothing.
4.
Oh.
You miss the water and you pull him onto the boat. Now he's on the dinghy with the both of you.
I re-roll away.
Forget this mission. You've been kidnapped.
We got him. Let's go.
Wait, we're not doing a snatch and grab? Oh, shit.
You hear a bell go off on the boat. So, you're gonna lose a die for the engagement roll.
Oh my god.
You get to roll a single die for their position.
Okay.
Was it a 2?
Yes, 2.
Oh
So you
god,
start in a
guys.
desperate situation, which is perfect. So now,
Do we get a point for desperate?
You didn't roll desperately. We're in a desperate situation.
Yeah.
That means we're going to be getting a lot of XP in
Do
this
we
mission.
get a point for that one?
Potentially.
So, you now have a person on the dinghy with you, and you have 2 more coming down from the ship, probably armed to somehow. You can hear like heavy footfalls running across the deck.
Well, here we go, I guess.
Worry! And you hear someone click the hammer on a gun and like look over the edge, and they're going to shoot into the boat.
Oh.
Okay.
Would you like
I'm going to.
Would you like to?
I'm gonna try to avoid that.
It's gonna shoot my dinghy.
I'm gonna try to dodge.
Okay. What action would you like to do to dodge the bullet?
Would it be finesse or skirmish?
Could also be prowl.
Prowl, great.
Sure.
Let's do that one.
Prowl is like for all physical movement.
Oh,
Okay.
Right, you're less level than I am.
Just by like 1 dot. So you
4.
avoid the bullet, but you lose your balance and you turn over and you fall into the water.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is not good because it's bone-chilling cold and you can feel like your life essence draining.
Okay. What's near me? Are we just completely surrounded by water?
By water, just dinghy is right next to you.
Okay.
You're middle of the giant river.
Can I pull myself back up on the boat?
Yeah, easily enough. You're gonna take level 1 harm, frostburn.
Frostburn.
Not frostbite.
Not yet.
Frostburn. Not yet.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're up in the boat.
When he shoots, can I grab the guy that was in the boat and use him as a shield?
Where he shot, he's punctured the dinghy. He was aiming for.
Okay, well I throw the guy that's on the boat over on my dinghy.
Sure.
I throw him on the dandy dinghy. I throw him into the deadly water, the deadly deep.
What would you like to roll for that?
I don't know. Finesse.
You could maybe trick him.
Skirmish.
Sure. Skirmish, sure.
5.
5. So you take him, you throw him over the boat, and you hear another, and you feel a hot red liquid like down your leg. You're gonna take leg gash.
Which level?
Level 1.
Okay. I just look up at him and I sneer at him and I'm gonna climb up. No, yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. Wait, what do you use for shooting this game?
Hunt.
Never mind.
Close quarters, you can skirmish with your pistols, but and if you make sure to mark pistol if you take one out for your
Okay.
items. But far away is hunt. Like long range hunt, close combat. You
So
can
would this
skirmish.
be I can use skirmish
Yeah.
for this? Okay, so then I'm gonna shoot him with my pistol.
Sure. So you got 2 shots in your pistol.
Great. So I'm gonna skirmish. I'm gonna shoot him back with my pistol.
Okay.
6.
And luck is back.
Falls
And
back over the boat.
Yep. Throw him in the water.
There's still one person who's like ringing the bell on the top. You can now see 2 other patrol boats like coming in your direction.
Go shut him up.
Okay. Can I spear the bell person?
You leap
Long
up.
range spear?
You leap up in to the boat. You have to mark a large
But
weapon.
I'd have to get it back. I'm not gonna do that.
If it's in the person, you just yank it out of them.
Yeah, but they're far away.
They're right next to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought they were
No, this
On the other
is a
side of
boat
the boat.
on the boat.
Okay. Great, then I will spear them.
Sure. Mark
Should
large
I-
weapon.
Should I use
Both boxes.
prowl then?
Oh, Grace, you probably don't know
Or
this, but
skirmish?
in this game, if we kill someone, we get. It's not the best thing to
Sorry.
kill someone. What happens?
As a consequence?
You get additional heat.
We get additional heat.
Oh yeah. I have played before.
Oh, okay.
But I forgot that, so thank you.
You've already killed at least 2 people.
Yeah, we're going
At least
for
So
it.
you get
2 people.
heat.
Yeah, this
But you
is
didn't
this.
kill him.
The water is not a good.
We're not
place
worried
to
about
live.
heat right now.
Heat means you're the talk of the town kind of thing.
More like,
More like
people
the-
want you in jail to
Makes
answer for your
sense.
crime.
Makes sense. Okay.
It's okay. We got a lot of rep to spend
Well,
on cooling
then
this
I
heat
will
down.
still spear him.
Okay.
Should I use skirmish?
You could skirmish. You could hunt.
Well, I'll use skirmish. I have the same in both.
Sure. Risky standard.
2.
Throw your spear. You lose it.
No! My spear.
You can resist that.
Can I resist that?
Yeah.
I need it.
Why don't you make a prowess roll for me? So you're gonna roll as many dice equal to the column. So you have 3 dice. You need an additional dice?
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
That one.
Those are my good ones. You'll take 6 minus the highest number.
What did I say?
6.
0. So you take 0
Oh,
stress.
he's a champ.
So
Put
instead
that here
it
at the top.
clangs against the side of the boat and falls to the main deck.
Funny.
So
Okay.
it's still on the boat, but you still don't have it in your hands.
Right. Okay.
Um,
Can I dagger?
Yeah.
you can run to you can run to him and dagger if you want to.
I'm gonna do that.
All right, mark that you have a dagger, a blade, or two. And what you said you want to skirmish?
Yeah.
So you'll go up into the space. You're like in course quarters in the captain's or the steering deck, and I would call his risky standard. He also has a blade pulled.
Nice.
Yes.
Fine.
So you stab him, but he stabs you back. You're gonna take a level 1 knife wound,
Oh boy. I have 2 levels.
And remember, anytime he says something bad, you can always say, I resist that.
or you
If you
can
want to.
wear armor.
Yeah. Or you can say, I spend
I
armor,
forgot
which
that.
you can
Oh.
say you have.
Can I spend armor?
Yeah, you can get to mark it on here.
Just 1?
Both boxes, and then mark off armor on there, and then you don't have it.
Perfect. It just
job.
disappears into the ether.
So he
Makes
goes to
sense.
stab you, and he feels this like metal plate attached to a
Perfect.
leather vest underneath you, and it glances off. But you
Okay.
can feel like the leather tear underneath.
Can I throw him into the
Flawlessly.
Absolutely,
In the
he's
river?
dead. Goodbye.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, throw him in the river.
Yeah.
Are you ready to cast? I guess we should put up the signal now, yeah?
Yeah.
I hand you. Is there like a flagpole on this ship?
Like a very tiny one on the top of the steering deck.
Great. I flashback.
Sure.
I have created a flag
Mm-hmm.
for the opulent palace.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, we're fucking leaving a mark. Okay.
And it is
I'm
the
about it
symbol
now.
of
We're
the
in deep.
owl with the golden eyes.
Sure.
You command the javelin, yeah? Okay. And then I'm gonna hoist the mainsail.
Hoist the colors.
Hoist the colors.
So you just tie a little string around, and you have like this awkwardly large flag
Yes!
on this tiny, tiny rod, so it's like halfway up and not flapping at all.
I think that's the signal.
You're in the sewers, so you,
Oh.
so you the
no.
two of you come up the ladder and you start to like push the sewer up. You see a lot of movement around the space and high attention from all the guards.
What do you-
There's at least 4 immediately around you that you can see with like your 90-degree quick scan.
This reminds me of other times in the dark. What do we do?
Well, do we hear the noise happening, like the ding?
You've heard you've heard like the bell. You've heard a couple of gunshots go off.
Are they moving in that direction?
Yet?
I assumed that the sewer, the manhole cover went back down because you don't want to risk being seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're uncertain.
Well, I know that mask whisper. And
Well, I guess it's time to let the boys out.
yes.
I spent flashback during the week. I have captured in both of my spirit bottles 2 very aggressive spirits.
2 stress.
Yeah.
And
I'm also gonna mark my 2 spirit bottles.
Oh, sorry.
my fine pair of pistols,
Oh,
as I will.
All right.
Could you
Fine
guys
pistols
hear?
have 5 shots each.
Oh fuck yeah.
Could you guys hear footsteps above the sewer?
We looked up and we saw a bunch
I
of
saw
people.
just movement. Like,
Yeah.
All right. So first thing I do is I take the cork on both of them
Mm-hmm.
and I say, lift this just a little bit, and I open it up to let them both spirits out, and then I slam the manhole cover back down to see if I hear them immediately start
Those?
going at whatever's up there.
They just start fighting each other.
No, they're under my.
So you're under the assumption that they're under your compel ability.
Either they're under my compel ability or they're just naturally aggressive, and I'm letting them free roam.
Sure. So they're out in the space. You wait a little bit. Ah!
All right, go. Can we make a group prowl roll as we try to let that happen and then duck
Yeah.
down some way to get deeper in?
Sure. It'll be desperate.
Mhm.
It'll be limited because there are probably a lot of people around here.
All right.
Okay.
I can lead it because you're better at prowl, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll lead it so that way you have a higher chance of succeeding.
What does this mean?
It means if we get a 6 together, that counts for both of
So
us.
I roll, you roll.
Yeah, and then if you get bad, I take a stress.
Alright.
6, but I take a stress because you got 3.
So you blast the manhole cover off. You come jumping out of the ladder space. You're on the cobblestone harbor. You look around. You can see this one person with a crazed look in his eye, just firing off pistols into the space at anyone that moves. You see another spirit like zip and blink in different places and just harassing different people, trying to throw people around. I need you to make a resistance resolve for seeing the ghost.
Oh yeah. 2.
You take 4 stress.
Oh my god.
Cleanse.
Cleanse those dice. There we go.
I go, oh, not again. And then I.
So you leap up and you take a second. You see this like ghastly,
Good job.
what looks like a woman with a crooked neck that's kind of like pulled over to the side, and she has like this very like long nightgown on her, just like raking at different people, and you watch as her like sunken eyes turn back and look at you for a second before attacking that closest thing. There's a moment where you just feared for your life.
Ooh.
It's all right. Let's go. And I slide my mask on.
I would like to try to find an elevated position.
Sure. I'm gonna start a clock for the wraiths.
Nice.
And I'm also going to start a clock for backup.
Aren't the wraiths our backup?
Your backup,
Their
yeah.
backup.
Oh no.
Oh no. They will be 8 each. Right? Yeah. Rates. Hive.
The war has begun, no?
So the 2 of you are on this boat. 2 more boats are coming in your direction. Both spotlights are now trained on the boat. Where is the dinghy?
Our boat?
Yeah.
Oh. Rip dinghy, yeah.
Rip dinghy.
Yeah. It got a hole in it, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
And that flag is still up there, right?
Oh yeah, we're waving that flag proud.
Sure. So
Just like the good old days. And I put on my captain's hat, like, let's go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh wait. How do you say
there
it's...
is a single harpoon on this boat.
Whoa. Nice. Great. I know how to use that. So
Sure.
can I harpoon it at the light people?
There are two boats.
Two boats. All right, one of them.
Okay. What would you?
Hunt?
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
would it be?
Yes!
Would it be prowl?
Probably
I
hunt.
mean, I only have one in hunt. But...
You can do either. Prowl would be risky but limited effect because you're just kind of like manhandling it with your body.
What would hunt be?
Hunt would probably be risky standard because you're aiming.
And you can use 2 stress to get an additional
Yeah, you can
dice.
push yourself.
I'm gonna push myself.
What are you rolling?
Hunt.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Stress is a lot easier to heal in this one. Over.
Prowl? Can I do prowl?
Sure. Mark 2 stress.
Take that from me.
Gosh.
I need it too.
Why do you keep?
I need it.
You're closest.
Get it.
Fuck.
It counts.
No, rolls of
Rolls
four
off the
tail
tip don't count. Unless they're 6s.
5.
Yeah!
So you fire
We'll
off.
take it!
You bring the heart. Just try to like mini gun it. You fire. You see this long chain attached to the harpoon that just goes flying off into the darkness. You watch a piece of metal like glint past the spotlight, and it probably about like 10-foot long of a pole, maybe 2 inches thick, that just slams into the side of one of the boats. You can hear like water start to rush in through the hole, but you hear another
On our boat.
and you have a harpoon in your boat now.
Great.
Great. Okay.
There is a winch on the harpoon, like to drag in if you wanted to.
Yes.
We do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna start steering this boat towards the boats with the lights on us.
Okay.
Okay.
Like at a ramming speed?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. You start...
Pull the shower back in. This boat is going down.
You start to... Yeah, you go full ramming speed. I don't think you need to make a roll to operate a... You know how to operate a boat. So you're...
I mean, we're boat skirmishing at this point.
You're boat skirmishing. So
My boat bigger than your boat.
Let's see whose boat gets hurt more. Both your boats are of equal tier, so I'm gonna roll. Why don't you roll 2 dice?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll 2 dice.
Bad rolls.
So you
2. I got a 2.
You start.
Come on, boys.
One is being dragged over by the one you've hit is not the one that's harpooned you. You've harpooned one that doesn't have a gun. One that has a gun has harpooned you, so it's like this weird triangle.
Sure.
You're heading towards the one that has you harpooned. You're wenching in, and like you can feel at some point the harpoon like loosen from your end. It's now like in the water being dragged up. It'll take a little bit. But you meet boats and that boat seems less damaged than yours, and your boat is now like taking on a ton of water.
Can I grab my flag?
Yes.
Great. And then jump onto their boat.
Okay.
Swords out.
Why? Let's start with getting on the boat.
Okay.
One step at a time.
Would you like to roll individually, group action?
Let's do a group action.
I think finesse would be good here, and I can. Oh wait, how's your finesse?
I have 1 in finesse.
You lead it.
Okay.
So that way.
Less chance of me giving you a stress.
Okay.
Yeah.
This will be for finesse. It'll be desperate and limited effect if you go through with it, because this is more of like a power jump than a like crawl onto the ship type thing. Because now you're at like a lower level than their boat.
Oh, so it's not like a clamber on to it, kind of.
No.
Is that prowl then? Because you
Probably.
said that. Okay.
Yeah. Well, either or can be used, but right now finesse is desperate and limited.
Okay, so what do we want to do?
Do you want to do prowl instead?
So I guess the limited effect would be like you're struggling to get onto the strip in a not in a graceful manner, but like in a dexterous manner.
No, we can do prowl instead. Okay. Do you want to still lead with prowl? I think our prowls are the same.
Yeah, they are. I can lead. That's fine. I only have 2 stress. So.
Risky standard.
Okay. Let's do it. 5. You got it.
No, it was this one.
So both of you, you grab your spear and you like rip into your big frame allows you to rip into the railing and pull yourself up. You immediately follow suit by parkouring like
triple flip. Yeah.
Triple axle. Yeah.
Triple axle in the air. You kick off from the steer cabin, the wheel cabin, and you push onto the ship. So it's like this double foot like up there.
Nice.
And both of you land on the main deck. Now this boat is being dragged by your boat that is now falling underwater. And you can see the other boat is also starting to sink.
Are we near any other boats?
No.
Which boat is the one that's not sinking?
Yours is sinking the slowest that you're on now.
The one that we're on currently sinks the slowest.
Is sinking the slowest.
Do we have paddles?
For this type of boat, no. This is like a steam engine boat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's get it going.
Well, it is going. It's just got a hole in it.
Oh.
You want to like move it? I also want to move it.
Yeah, we should move it. Where is it currently headed?
It is attached to 2 other ships right now.
Okay, can we detach it?
You can certainly try, but first you have to deal with the 3 people on board.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. I'll deal with the people if you want to start getting it detached.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You just have to find a way to, or
Great.
wreck, either or.
Tinker.
Sure.
Okay.
So you try to take your spear and you wedge in between the ships and try to pry anything loose possible. It's working, but not as fast as you'd like it to.
Sure.
3 people are now on top of you with blades a swinging and pistols in hand.
Welcome to my favorite party!
First one charges you. What is your intent?
My intent is to, like, block him off, like, hit the sword away, and then slash at his belly.
Sure. What are you
Skirmish.
rolling? Risky standard.
Oh my
That
gosh!
was so close
Two.
to a 6, so.
It's not the Rosebud episode
You,
anymore.
Oh my goodness gracious!
you go to deflect his blade with yours, and you do, but there's a second blade in his hand that he comes to uppercut you with.
Oh no.
And he sticks you like right underneath your rib cage. You're gonna take a level 2 harm.
I'm gonna try to resist that.
Sure, absolutely.
What do I do?
You're gonna do.
Do you have any
prowess.
armor?
Oh, I do. I'm gonna use my armor, please and thank you.
Sure. Mark both boxes and then mark off armor.
What load are you on, right?
I'm on normal.
Okay.
So you'll reduce that down to a level 1.
But it's still a level 2 then.
Yes, which means now you can, since you've used the armor, you can resist it to make it reduce it 1 more, and then.
Let's do that.
Sure. So you're gonna make a prowess resistant roll.
Okay, can I have a third die? My third die rolled next to your foot, Gerald.
Use that one.
Mm-mm.
He's rolled nothing but 6s today.
Yeah, but that's for you, bud.
Thanks.
No, I don't want to take that
Touched
away
it
from you
already,
because I'm
so-
rolling.
Yeah, well, not.
I'm rolling horribly.
She didn't mean it.
Oh,
Oh my
my
God.
god!
So you're gonna take.
2!
You're gonna take 4 stress.
Oh my god.
But the resistance happens and you don't take the damage.
Yeah. So you
You actually
Parry-
have to take the damage.
parry the blade. You feel.
I'm done with you guys tonight.
You feel the second blade like reach up into your ribs and it catches on the leather you're wearing underneath. And as soon as you feel it start to feel it push into the leather vest, you take the blade that's swat away and throw it down below you, giving a second parry in that go.
Good, okay. Oh my gosh.
So the two of you
Yes, I was gonna say we need
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
are running through. You hear like this huge crash come from probably the eastern side of where you're at right now. You can see a couple of large vessels also docked here at the dock already, and there was like people were in the process of unloading something from the ships. So you're, for player knowledge, you're probably about a half a mile from them in terms of your location versus theirs specifically on the water.
Mhm.
But yeah, you as characters, you hear this loud crash. You make the assumption that it's probably them.
Looks like Rosebud started the party.
Hmm.
So we're heading in the direction. Do we know kind of the general idea? Are we trying to get hive member? Is that what we're trying to make that distraction at?
You're trying to make them go inwards towards the harbor.
All right. So we
Whatever
continue,
that means.
We
to you
continue
guys.
heading inwards towards the harbor then.
Sure.
And
Oh my gosh, that's
can if she's just seen one ghost, if another one appears, is she gonna have to
Yes.
again?
Yes.
That's okay.
I'm alright.
All right.
Do it.
Fucking do it.
My question is, how much for a flashback of me having, since we had this plan,
Mhm.
I have shown them the spirits before. How much would it be? Just
I mean, regardless of having shown them the spirits or not, like for the normal person, like
I have
ghosts are a
okay.
big deal.
Special thing.
okay. I was just trying to run because when they summoned ghosts in the last session,
Hmm.
they didn't seem phased by it.
They were certainly phased by it.
Okay, they did.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
never mind then.
Yeah.
Got it.
They were just trying to like hold it together in front of Jira.
All right. Electroplasm vials. Quick question: what do they do?
Are they a normal or are you?
They're a me thing. That's why I had to ask.
Okay. Electroplasm vials. I think it allows you to coat your weapons and kill ghosts.
Okay, never mind. That's
Supplies.
Wait.
in the background.
I don't see it on here.
Point to it on yours. Electroplasm vials.
Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't show up on here.
It might be under arcane implements as well.
Could also be that what you said. I don't see it on here.
All right.
And
Well,
might be
I also have a
another
special thing.
book. Hit me with it.
Survivors is from hard-won experience or occult ritual and immune to the poisonous miasma of the Deathlands. And able to subsist on the strange flora and fauna there.
So the Deathlands are everything outside of the Electric Dome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So cool. So does that mean that would I have seen ghosts, or would they?
Does it say you're immune to ghosts?
No, it doesn't say anything.
Okay. Name that whatever it is one more time. Electroplasm vial. you said?
Electroplasm vials.
I will find this for you. I think it's in this section.
Because I want to know if they shock people, because I might just start chucking these as like electro grenades. Shatter on impact.
I'm pretty sure it's specifically for
As soon
ghosts.
as
Alright.
we get to a defensible location,
Yeah.
I can get to a higher, hopefully like a vantage point.
Oh
Sure.
yeah.
Look out over things.
That's my goal is to get us somewhere, and then we're just gonna start whipping up some.
So for the two, why don't you make a 2 dice fortune roll for me, please? This will add to the rates clock. I just grabbed a pencil. There. 6.
Nice.
That puts you at 3 of 8. And then I'm gonna mark 1 for the hive. That's also gonna be 3.
How are these boats oriented?
Kind of
Here.
all points are connected.
Here, like this?
Yeah.
And we're, like, there are 4 of us in one?
Yeah.
Are the motors all here?
Yeah.
Oh my god. What? And we're on the one that's sinking the least?
The slowest, yes.
I was trying to determine a plan.
A pile of electroplasm
We
designed
could
to break
hop
and splatter
onto one of the
impact.
boats and I could have demolition tools like dynamite.
Can
No,
I
that's not
actually
demolition
do
tools. We
this?
tried that
Do
last
you have
time.
Balls.
guns? How do you
Demolition
get-
tools
how
is
do you
like
do hunting?
crowbar.
You have a
Good
list of
enough,
items,
but I got
it.
I
pull out
know.
my stash.
That's why we were like fireworks, but no.
I pull out electroplasmic ammunition.
Sure.
What?
Yeah, hounds are able to
And
fight
I-
ghosts too.
We don't need to fight ghosts, but that's cool. All right.
With my fine long rifle that I have on a sling over my back.
Heavy drill. We drill a hole into.
We
So
drove
I have
one.
my-
Oh, that would actually have been a cool idea to just go from boat to boat, drilling holes in each of them.
Then I
Hindsight
go,
2020.
give me a target.
Flashback.
and I will go away.
All right.
Do you want to? Do you want to
Um,
flashback that?
I don't think I have the stress.
How much stress would that require? 2?
Probably 3.
3?
Yeah.
To do what?
They want to drill holes in the boats instead of whatever they just did.
No.
No, we're still on.
We can't take it back.
Yeah, we can't take that whole scene back.
That's true.
Yeah.
But like, we could go boat by boat for every other military vessel
Sure.
guarding it and just drill large holes in them.
So the 2 of you duck down an alleyway.
Yep, and we're trying to get deeper into the harbor
You make
and then
quick
find
cause chaos.
in his mind a defensive position. I would like to lead.
Do you want to do it sneakily? Do you want to do it just like
Just
hustling?
get out of one, right? We just
I
try
say
to
we
get ashore.
prowl onto like a higher, like a rooftop or like something inside the harbor.
You are near like the lowest level of street for the harbor. If you went up, you'd be going back.
We need to get to a boat. We need to get to something.
A boat?
That's the only way you can go up once we in the harbor.
Cool.
There's no more buildings once we hit the harbor.
Let's go up.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
get
trying to
like
sneak onto a
Sneak
vessel.
onto a boat.
Okay.
Get up to the
Can you
crow's nest. or
distract
something.
them?
Yeah, or
Like,
it's not.
tie them
Yeah.
together?
So let's prowl this.
The people?
Like tangle
All
them
right,
with a
we
string?
rolling separate or together?
No, I mean,
Let's
I
do
can
a
just
group.
tip one.
Group. Do you want me to lead?
There's
I
a
think
lot
the
more
more
people in the
things
center,
get
so this is
out,
going to be desperate. But
push
standard
it,
effect
push
will get on
off,
the
push
boat.
off.
Mark XP for your prowess bar.
All right, marking it now.
But it might give you an
I
advantage
will
if I
lead
were
it.
to
You
restrain
will lead it.
them.
All right.
Oh, sure. You could help me right now.
Fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. 4.
5.
So you end up pushing into the main thoroughfare of the harbor.
Mhm.
You can see a large boat with a mermaid clad at the front with rather voluptuous assets on it.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, larger than
Big
big
What?
boobied.
A
rather
big
than
booty
normal.
mermaid on the
Booby
front of the
mermaid.
ship. All
And
right.
the side of the ship says the sexy lady.
The sexy lady's there?
All right, we're getting on there.
Oh,
Alright.
okay.
We're getting on that.
You get on top of it and you see
You
there
get on top of what?
there are at least 10 people on the main
Say it.
deck
What do they get on
that
top
you
of?
see. The sexy lady.
I have my two, so my fine long rifle slung over my back. I still have the two fine pistols.
Mhm.
I will shoot my 5 rounds, one at each member. So 10.
Alright, you're just gonna unload
Just
pistols.
Dude.
All 10 in a flash. It's gonna be a desperate roll.
Okay.
Effect will be
Standard.
standard.
All right, can I set him up?
Sure.
All right.
So don't mark XP yet.
I just want to improve. I'm trying to set him up to improve.
It improves position, not effect.
Oh, okay.
So it wouldn't be
I don't want to think it won't be as bad if things go bad. Well, doesn't it also give him an extra dice if I do a setup?
Assist.
Assist?
Yeah.
I want to assist him then.
So you take a stress. How do you assist?
I'm going to assist by taking my throwing knives.
Okay.
And I guess how many throwing knives do I get? I get like
I think it's like
6.
yeah, sure.
So I'm also going.
Sure,
knives.
sure.
Okay.
I'm a
so-
sash,
Is
baby.
this still desperate then?
Nope, risky standard.
Risky standard.
Yeah. Because now I'm making in the narrative that like you're both like throwing knives and bullets to kill.
Yeah.
5.
5. So you you get on the boat, you click guns, you throw knives.
Anyway, I start blasting.
But after anyways, I start blasting. When you kill the 5th guy, the others now have had the time to pull like their weapons and react.
Cool.
You're both going to receive. You're gonna receive a level 1 bullet wound
Mhm.
harm. You're gonna receive a level 2 bullet harm.
Armor.
Yeah. Hurt armor.
Also armor.
Hurt armor.
So nothing's for me, and then yours goes down to level 1.
Level 1 bullet wound.
Unless you want to resist it, but that's a risk.
That bullet wound is in your shoulder.
Ah.
The good one?
The best one.
Oh, my only shoulder. It's gonna. So less effect then. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so just keep that in mind whenever you make an action that involves your shoulder. That's when you apply the debuff.
Sweet. Well.
I will never use my shoulder
Never
again.
All right.
You can see a couple more people coming out from the lower deck, and you can see Jira again, also coming out. She has kind of a bruised face, and is out on deck. Can you speak real quick?
Ja, what do you want?
What are you? What are you all doing on my ship?
And that's Jira.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we've come to reclaim the sexy lady.
Like hell, Grace! And you,
No.
and you, both of you start to feel this cold chill come across the ship. Both of you in the boats.
Hey, can I get some help up there, maybe? My leg is hurting a lot.
I help.
Okay, so we're gonna make another skirmish roll
Sure.
as a group action.
Sure.
How's your skirmish?
I only have one, so I can lead it.
Okay. Cool. Or can I finesse my knife? Use finesse.
In this circumstance, they see you.
No. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's do it.
Oh,
5.
5. So both of you spear in hand, and you pull a blade.
Yeah, I got my blade.
Or are you using pistols or something?
No, I got my
okay,
blade.
Okay. You pull your blade out. You pull your spear, and you're just like tag teaming. You stab here. You get into a guy and like move him to the side, like off the ship with your
Throw him
spear.
off, yeah.
You kick another guy off, but the boat is clear.
Great. Let's get this boat out of these dangerous waters. And we're both gonna try to heave ho, shove off.
Steer.
Get out. Can we back it up? Can we do that with
Can
a
we
ship?
go in reverse?
Can we
You
reverse?
can go in reverse,
Reverse.
yes.
We do that.
We go in reverse.
Yeah, because
It's still attached to one of the boats because remember
It's fine.
well, no, it's not fine. You're
I'm gonna
you're
go
sinking.
real slow. Yeah, so I'll try to
You're
get that off of
probably
there.
you're probably maybe like 120 feet or 150 feet from the nearest section of harbor where you could like maybe leap onto.
Where are we to the next boat?
There's no other boat around. You're like
the
in a,
ships around.
yeah, you're like away from the docks at this point. This is like the edge, like the outer edge of the main river.
Okay, so we
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let me try to
tinker.
rig my spear into the boat to get it off.
Sure.
I'll help out.
Tinker.
Maybe.
Yeah, you could tinker. You could wreck.
I don't have anything to wreck.
You could tinker.
I can just tinker. 1.
You push in,
No.
but you keep catching metal
Shit.
on metal. You can't get to any wood at this point.
Okay.
You can see like the boat is like a third of the way sunk into the water.
Ours is?
Yeah.
Ah.
The other one is just like
You
just
Steer,
above
baby,
this one.
steer.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump off the boat we're currently on and
Mm.
onto the one that we're attached to.
Sure.
And I'm going to
Mm.
try to reverse that boat.
The steer deck is under the water.
Beans. Okay.
I'm not gonna do that.
Well, never mind.
Well,
It's just like bow showing right now. And it's almost self-detached from the ship, but there's now like a large hole that it was blocking.
can these ships drop anchor?
Yes, yeah, they can.
that would just
How does that
anchor us.
help?
I was thinking if that drops anchor, maybe it'll hold that one in place while we move away from it.
It's starting to become unattached from you.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's just a matter of
But now
you
it's
know
like
if
the
we can
hole
make
in
it to the harbor
Yeah.
Let's
with
make
the
it-
current
yeah.
boat. Okay, let's just try to hightail it.
Sure.
Sure.
Uh,
Hightail it out of there.
we're gonna do a clock. We're just gonna do a 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Good.
How are we gonna
I'm trying to think if there's anything I have that'll like.
paddle. I have paddling tools.
You do?
I have 2
No.
more stress.
Uh,
I'm trying to decide what 2 more items I'm gonna pick out
I
of my Felix the
have-
cat bag.
Can I?
I have 2.
Tinkering tools.
So what would
2
you
more
like
items
to
to pull.
use
I have 2 more items.
To get out of
to
here.
get out of here?
I'm gonna say finesse is the best way.
What are you finessing?
The situation.
I would still tinker with the I don't know controls of the boat,
Yeah, I don't know.
or with like, are there any pieces of wood I can
You could try to
get
splinter
from the
up the
other
main
thing?
deck.
Yeah, let me try to. The main deck?
Yeah, you can like start ripping up the main deck and putting in the hole.
Sure, I'll try that.
Sure. Why
Tinker?
don't you try that?
Why don't I try that? Tinker?
Tinker, yeah. It'll be desperate
It'll be
and
desperate,
standard.
yeah.
So mark an XP
Whoa.
No!
No,
That's
that
a
was
No, I
a.
rolled this one.
Oh.
as a 1.
So I could have lied.
You
but-
try to like leverage
I'm
your
not a
spear. You couldn't have lied to me. You try to you put a spear into the main deck and you can't find any purchase on the planks on there.
Shit.
Really great craftsmanship.
Oh my gosh.
You guys have little stress. You guys need to push. Well, you have. You guys need
Oh,
to.
I could have pushed. Yeah,
Use it.
I always forget about that.
I'm marking a sink.
How far away from the docks?
Like 150 feet,
still.
roughly.
Still?
Yeah.
Are we not moving?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you're moving slowly.
There's
Oh
no
my
loose
gosh.
wood around. Can I survey the area?
Sure.
Okay.
Can I take a what's a devil's bargain?
You just
you
get
have to kill me.
a devil's bargain is you get an additional dice and something bad will happen.
You throw me overboard.
So it can't be like we make it to the shore.
No. It could be that it just gives you an extra dice, but something bad is guaranteed.
If I
to
push
happen.
myself for this survey, how much stress would I get?
2.
2. Okay, whatever. I'll do it.
You
Survey?
could do either an extra die or you could do enhanced effect.
I'm just looking for a plank that
Are
I
there
can
any-
use as a row.
Dinghies on this ship?
No, not on a vessel this small.
Clarify my ignorance. What is a dinghy, everyone?
It's just a
Little
tiny-
rowboat.
Yeah, little rowboat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How big are these boats that we're in?
They're like they can hold like 4 to 6 people.
Okay, so they're not huge, but they're hard to row.
Oh, you know
Yes.
what? I'm gonna run over to the bell. I'm gonna start ringing the bell.
Okay.
That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
I'm
More
still gonna
chaos.
survey
More
for
chaos.
like either a row or some object we can
Sure,
use.
sure.
Nice.
How many stress too?
That's what you do for that 6.
6.
You can see like a couple of planks floating in the water from the previous
So
boat
stressed.
that was crashed into this. Like some stuff floating near the boat.
I grabbed 2 of them.
How?
You're
You're probably like 12 feet in the air. Or no, I guess not at
that's
this
really
point.
high.
Like 6 foot.
Okay. What do I have?
Do you have
What's subterfuge supplies?
you have tinkering tools? You have tinkering tools?
Climbing gear.
Theatrical makeup kit. Lol.
That's what
yeah.
I'm using now.
Climbing gear might have
Arcane implements.
long coil of rope,
Yeah.
grappling hooks.
Can I do rope and grappling hooks for the climbing gear?
Yeah.
Do I mark both of them?
For what? You mark, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god, so that's my full 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you got a blade or 2.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
tinker that and try to reel them in.
I'm ringing the bell.
Sure. Ting, 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 ting,
I'm
ting,
hoping
ting,
some
ting,
other boat's
ting,
gonna
ting,
like
ting,
come
ting,
our
ting.
way.
Well, I'm gonna push myself also.
Sure.
Does this boat also have a light on it? Because I remember it had a light on it
Yes.
earlier. Is it still above water or no?
Yeah. It's on the bow of the ship.
I start making as much noise on
5.
this. Yep. Moving the light around,
5.
flashing it at the harbor.
5.
Uh-huh.
You get it up into the ship, but your rope is a little soaked. So if you try to like use it there's a possibility that if you like try to use it to climb in this scenario, you run a risk of the rope breaking.
Okay, so I should write that down. Wet rope.
Wet rope.
Am I attracting any attention from any other ships or any
Not quite
people?
And the ship is still moving. Why don't one of you make a fortune roll for the ship?
Okay.
2 dice.
I'll do it. Oh my god, 2.
It's gonna be another tick on sync.
Oh my god, we might die.
I don't think we'll die. We'll just get very cold.
This is
Jeremy
not
just said
regular
that those
water.
other people died, so
Yeah, but you stabbed them. The
Yeah,
point
but
is
they-
that this water is not regular water. This is
what's
the
regular water? Sorry, continue.
This is the Void Sea. Like, the Void Sea runs throughout the entire world now at this point. It saps the life out of you. Being in the
Oh.
water is bad news, Bear.
That's why I got frostburn.
Yeah, it was from the water.
What did I erase?
That you were
I had
gonna
a
get
wound.
armed. You armored it.
Okay, great.
Um,
Okay, so do I have the thing out of the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna paddle. Like,
You're out of the boat?
is it that big? Is it 6 feet?
No, it's like 3 foot long.
Then I can't do anything with that.
I didn't know what you wanted to do with the wood. I let you have
What do
it.
you mean?
She's obviously making a small boat.
Yeah, she's building a whole raft on this.
Okay, great. I have a plank of wood now, so
Use a plank of wood. Use a plank of wood to get the boat off!
I try that.
The boat is off at this point.
Are we moving faster?
No, because you're taking in water.
Oh my gosh.
Does this plank of wood float?
Yeah.
Great.
But the water is bad news bears. How far away are we from the harbor?
In this
At
game, you're
point-
always fucked.
Yeah, you're about probably 90 feet from the harbor.
It's not bad. How fast?
90 feet's 30 yards. Run that in under 6 seconds.
All right. How long is my climbing gear rope?
I would say 50 feet.
50 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try to get... Can we go at all?
We are
You are
moving.
you
are
Just
moving.
slowly because
Oh,
the
okay.
boat's filling
Just
with water.
going real
I'm
slow.
still like flashing the light.
Yeah,
Any attracting any attention. No one's
Okay,
coming.
No,
so
this
we're
is-
going.
Not in this immediate area. I mean, you get the sense that these 3 boats were this section
was
of
it.
perimeter.
Okay, and see.
I think we just keep traveling.
Yeah, let's
Like
keep...
let's get as close as we can before we
Yep.
sink, and
And
then
then I'm gonna tie the rope to the spear and try to spear it to shore and pull us in.
You're gonna try to spear stone?
oh, you could use a grappling hook. As soon as we get
Oh, yeah.
close, we could try to grapple.
Right,
Remember
exactly.
one of those big things that
Yeah.
people tie their boats to?
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Wait,
yes.
is there a pew on this boat?
Yes.
Can we use that pew?
Yeah. You have to winch it back up.
Okay, let's start. You winch it back up.
Mm-hmm.
Start winching that thing back up. Go, 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 go.
Okay.
How far does that shoot?
You were probably like 200 feet away, like both of you.
Let's shoot it at a deck. Yeah, let's shoot it on the shore.
Yeah, there's you can see like a couple shacks that are like lining. They're probably like station houses.
Okay.
That you could probably shoot and try to pull against. You can reach with the gun right now.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
You'd shoot.
What would you like to roll?
Yeah, I guess hunt.
Sure. It'll be risky. Standard.
Standard. Okay.
I mean, you'll hook the shack.
Okay.
Anyone wanna assist the other person,
You
or
can't
do?
really-
I don't have any hunt.
Well, assist just means you take a stress and they get a die.
Oh, how much stress do you have? Oh, a decent amount.
I don't want to do this.
Okay, well, I'll try it, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, 5.
Oh god. Oh, that release.
It wasn't a 6, Tyler. Jesus.
Anything at this
That
point, honey.
So you're 3 of 4 for sink, and you're 2 of 4 for swim.
Oh my gosh.
So you
Swim.
fire off. You pierce the shack, and now you can start like winching in if you want to. Winching.
Crash this.
Wincing.
Yeah.
You two,
Yes.
Yeah.
on the boat.
Thank you,
Okay.
Josh.
So Grace is coming.
Yes.
All
Well, Grace is somewhere.
Oh, we don't see her yet.
Yeah.
Cool.
The
Flashing back,
extortionist.
I had bought a lot of rounds of ammunition.
We had a week.
We had a week,
Sure.
So I went to a fence, if possible. Or a dealer of some kind.
If you're saying that you want to reload your 5-shot
Yes.
pistols, it's gonna cost you 1 stress.
Cool. I do that. I reload.
Sure.
Electroplasm, having been burned and just recovered from those electroplasmic like burns,
Mhm.
I have those 2 vials, or I have electroplasm vials.
Mhm.
I don't know how many it says I have. It just says I have vials of it.
Heard.
Um,
We'll say 3 uses.
cool,
Most of the vials are like 2 to 4 or something like that.
sweet. So I am waiting. How many more people are still on the deck?
5.
It's like 3 more have come up plus Jira. You're not sure how many more are below deck.
All right, I am throwing because they're supposed to shatter on impact. It says so. I am throwing them the same way. I just
Yeah.
while I'm picking up my knives from the dead bodies, I'm chucking those to shatter at people, focusing on Jira specifically.
I will
Okay.
assist. I loaded the guns up with my electroplasmic ammunition.
Mm-hmm.
We're
So I will-
corroding holes in these people. It's
I
like
will-
battery acid.
Yeah, I will assist by trying to aim either at the bottles as he throws them, so they explode,
Oh, I love
that.
and also at like
Do you want this?
Jira's knee.
So it doesn't say in the book,
Mm-hmm.
to my knowledge. It doesn't mention whether electroplasmic anything hurts people or not. They come across the dome all the time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So for our setting, are you saying that electroplasmic quality anything is corrosive to the human body?
I'm saying yes, it is.
Okay.
That's
Because
amazing for you.
I looked it up
Yes.
and it said like it's the only thing that doesn't have a definition. It's very vague. Some people can say you drink it to channel energy
Sure,
in
yeah,
small
yeah.
doses or
Yeah.
like high doses. It's
Yeah, yeah.
we can decide things. So.
Yeah. So you're saying that's a corrosive material for the rest of the setting
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you have it in a
For humans or for everything?
for humans.
for humans.
Well,
and-
also assumedly for ghosts.
Yes.
yeah, it's particularly potent against ghosts and their spirit, but it is naturally corrosive to humans.
Okay.
So I assist you. Does that mean I get a stress?
Yeah, you take a stress, you get an extra die, and what are you using to?
I'm trying to
spray them?
aim it. I'm trying to finesse it. I'm trying to like same way I was throwing the daggers. And I'm doing the same thing, just trying to like against people.
Sure, I'll take it.
All right.
It'll be risky and standard. You'll spray the majority of them.
All right.
I'm assuming you're chucking all 3 vials.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
going
Like
boom, boom,
aiming.
boom, and then as those are flying through the air, I'm trying to.
Sure thing.
Yeah.
Oh
Three
my!
ones.
Amazing.
3
I
ones.
couldn't happen any better.
Oh, that's very sad.
So you go to throw the vials out, and Jira's already on the react, and and fires back at the vials and shatters them in your space
She's
instead.
seen this before.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Motherfucking.
you're gonna take
Breadcrumb.
each of you level 2 harm, corrosive burn.
Shit.
Alright.
That sucks. Big old.
All over your skin. You can feel it like sort of eat away at your clothing. Actually, I'll say it doesn't affect clothing. I say it just affects like revealed skin pieces.
Okay.
Sure.
Gotcha.
But if someone were to touch your clothes right now,
Well, in that case, I'll fucking tackle
First of
someone.
all,
I'll steal my
Yes.
wrath.
Type
yes.
of hunting pets are they like hawk? Or
Yeah, like hawk,
Owl?
dogs, owls.
owl?
owls.
That's dope.
Yeah, owls. Is that?
It's a hunting.
That's
game.
Oh yeah,
Owls
they were.
fucking hunt.
As I'm
Kill
like
things.
Badass owl.
my face melting, I will put my burning
Yep,
face.
yep,
like,
yep.
do the whistle,
Mhm.
and
Whoo.
I will have my trained owl that was circling above
Sure.
dive, and I want it to go for Jira's face.
Sure. What would you like to roll for that? You would actually roll.
Command.
You would actually roll the quality. I believe it's the quality roll of your. Because this counts as a cohort.
Cohort.
Yeah, you roll the quality of the beastie. So it's equal to your tier, which is 0 currently.
Mhm.
So you're gonna roll 2 dice and take the lower, and then this decides how it affects Jira,
Cool.
if at all.
2.
So the owl swoops down and starts to like try to harry,
Mhm.
but she takes a blade and like slashes across like a portion of the wing, and it kind of like beats off and tries to get away.
Oh my god. Man.
She
this is
can't.
going
She's
well for us.
prepared. After the last tussle, she's not having it. And now you can sense like you can see these 2 apparitions start to come out from the bottom of the ship.
Take my spirit vein charm.
It's they can't get close enough to you. They can get close to you. You could try to compel them, but you still see them. I need you to make another
Yep.
resolve
Here we go, baby.
resistance roll.
Ah! That was a 1.
You trauma out.
I'm trying it out. Even
Can't you
Where are the rates?
resist?
could I resist that?
That was the resist. The
Oh, you
resist
have
is
to
seeing the
naturally
ghost.
resist if
Yeah,
you see them?
seeing the ghost.
So,
Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you for reminding me. Why don't you roll this time 2 d6 for the Wraith's Grace?
Okay.
Let's go, Grace.
4?
2.
2? Oh, I gave that up.
8.
You didn't say 6? 5?
Heard. That marks 2.
Alright.
And then same thing for you two. Would you roll 2d6 for me, please?
There goes correct. Roll low, roll low.
No, you want to roll high.
3.
Heard. And that's another 1. And then for the hive, it's gonna be 2. And again, it's gonna be 2. Raids have 2 ticks left. Hive has 1 tick left.
Okay.
And you're traumatized out, right?
I'm trying to.
So you just left.
Well, no,
See-
his bird's injured. Her bird's injured, and
So the bird's injured, flaps back to you. You kind of look around, you see the ghost. You can't take it anymore. You cover and wing. You step over the bodies you shot earlier, and you just bounce off the ship.
You're in the water?
No, not like in the
No.
water, but back onto the harbor and like
Yeah,
runs away.
I'm running away.
Yeah.
I take off. I'm fucking off the shit.
Heard.
It's me versus everyone. No, I'm out there. So I am going to run for. I'm going to actually try to Captain Jack this, where it's like grab a thing, trying to like acrobatic, like get my way down.
Mhm.
And if there isn't anything like that available, I'm sashing it to try and something out of here.
Sure.
So finesse.
So your intent is to escape by a means that truly separates you from your adversaries.
Yeah.
Okay. And you want to do a finesse?
Mhm.
It'll be. You're probably closest to the mast at this point, so I'll say risky, just because they can still let off shots at you,
Yeah.
and then probably we'll call it standard. You'll be able to, well, limited because there are still hive guard in the harbor around the ship.
I'm gonna trade position.
Sure. Desperate and standard.
Oh, that's too many dice.
I need more dice.
One time.
Praise.
A 6.
Nice.
Ha!
You take the scarf from around your neck and you start to swing the weight on it. You throw up and you grab another piece of rope and it wraps around. It coils around tightly.
Okay, 2 things wrapped
Yeah.
around each other.
Yeah, and then just you start to like run in a circle. You almost like run near Jira and then away and then off the side of the ship.
No damage kick to the face as I'm leaving?
No damage kick to the face. Not to her, probably to a crew member.
Okay, cool. Step on his bald head.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
And you fly off the side of the ship, you let go and you tumble into what look like a ton of sacks filled with something, luckily soft, and it breaks your fall. You can see that there are about 4 hive guards immediately like to your 3 o'clock, and you head that opposite direction. It seems to have an opening for now, because it seems a lot of hive are being pulled over to some other end of the harbor towards that big crash you heard earlier.
Okay. As I'm running, I'm going to take out I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to use, so I have 2 more. I'm going to take 6, my arcane implements, and my fine spirit mask, so that's 6, 7. I'm mask on. I'm taking arcane implements includes more ectoplasm vials and more spirit bottles. This one is a spirit that I've captured multiple times.
Okay.
I'm just going to, as soon as I get close to those 5, I'm going to smash the spirit bottle on the ground.
Sure. You smash in their space, the ghost reveals, and it starts to press in against the 5, and they freak out.
And I'm just like,
sure.
there.
The 2 of you.
How high up is the rope of the thing we just shot? How high up is it off the water right now?
Because your boat's not halfway down, it's level with the harbor.
Damn it. Okay.
If
Like level with the harbor or level with the water?
Level with the harbor. The harbor's probably like 6 foot up from the water.
And how far away are we?
If you're thinking shimmying, it is possible.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm thinking of
Yeah.
hand over hand climbing that rope.
Mm-hmm. Can I tie rope to you? Because, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just in case.
To each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go first?
Yes. However, I'm gonna say would this be prowl or finesse more so?
Probably prowl more so.
Okay, so let's do a prowl. My prowl is 2. I think we should do a group action. I think you should lead. Oh no, you have just as much stress as me, don't you?
It's just 1 stress either way.
A group action?
Yeah.
Just 1 stress?
Yeah.
Okay.
The worst that it could be is 1, in case either of you fail.
Yeah.
I'll lead then.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tie my
Bandana it up. Yeah.
Yeah, for the flag I made.
The
Here we go.
golden-eyed owl.
Yeah.
The 2 golden things are just right there.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
4.
Wow, you rolled better than me. I rolled a 3.
So you.
So I take a stress.
Yes,
No.
you'll. No, you don't take stress. You start to shimmy across. At one point, you feel, because this harpoon had already hit water before, and your hand like gives way, and you start to slip, and no, the stingray. The stingray tugs on the rope and pulls you, like your legs are still attached, and you're like almost face dangling from, like, you can see these little specks of constellation in the inky black sea. In the deep water, and you get pulled back up. You're starting to shimmy across.
Okay.
I'll call that a bona fide success. You get across and you're on the harbor.
Woo! You're just laying there like.
Yeah, we take a second.
Halt! What's going on over here?
I run.
Am I near this part of the harbor at all? Is this the direction I'm running a different way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you make 1 more roll for me?
For the rates?
Yeah, for the rates.
So
2.
it's 2 dice?
Yeah.
Do you think the race will count this as
Wow.
chaos?
Double
I think
3s.
so.
Oh, heard.
I
Did they both get there at the same time?
Nope.
They got there first?
Yeah, Hive got there first.
That's right.
Yeah. I rolled all low numbers for their tier 4 rating, so like
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
I shouldn't have rolled it. Somebody else should.
So as you're pushing off of the scene, like climbing into a nearby building up on the higher multi-street levels, you look around, you can see like a bunch of more Hive uniforms coming into the scene, and you're like, where the fuck are the raids? The two of you see 6 approaching people coming at you right now.
As you're running, as we're running.
Yeah, we're running away.
They're blocking your escape path. Like they have you fanned and cornered.
Okay.
What do you have?
You see a couple of muskets leveled at you.
I pull out.
What other climbing gear do I have?
I have a pistol.
I just have a blade. I have.
As we're running towards them, I'm gonna
A blade or two.
I'm gonna
That's
shoot
true.
my other at them.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a skirmish? Can it be a skirmish? Are we close enough for that?
They've kept a pretty good distance from you. You can skirmish, but
Are there
it's
any
probably going to be...
buildings close by?
Unfortunately, no.
Balls.
There, you can see the first level of street, probably
Any other
100 feet from you right now.
any other boats?
Can you survey the area and see if there's any like thing we can roll at them, like oil?
Sure.
The shack next to you
Gunpowder.
has like a couple of barrels and boxes, but it's like 30. No, you're right next to the shack, so yeah, like there's a bunch of barrels and crates and things that are like lined up against the shack.
You want to see if there's any gunpowder or anything in there? I'm not good at that kind of stuff, so are you?
Sure. Well, I can survey.
Yeah,
I only have one, but
let's go for it.
sure.
It'll be controlled because right now you're just at a stalemate. They have you just kind of pinched up against the harbor, so you get a good look around.
Okay.
Limited, yeah. Oh well.
Yes, Grace.
You can
6.
see what looks like some spilled black powder coming out of a sack.
Okay. Let's grab it.
Is it the big sack?
Yeah, like.
Let's shake
Like
out
a
a
big
line
ass
of it
Yeah.
and light it.
Well, right now they have you like trained with guns, and I'm making the assumption that you stopped moving and are at a standstill.
Is this sack by us or by them?
by you? The sack is by you.
It's probably big, right?
Yes,
And it's a sack, not a barrel.
correct.
Damn it.
I mean, there could also be barrels of black powder there, but right now you
see
see it
a
like still in
sack.
a sack. Someone
Hey!
got lazy.
What's going on here? We are just merchants looking for our ship. What's happening?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to distract them.
What would you like to roll?
Sway.
Sway.
Sure. It's gonna be desperate.
Sure, yeah.
It'll be limited.
Okay.
Okay.
Double 6s.
Oh!
Fuck! That's how you make it from limited to standard, baby. Baby. And it was desperate, so you got XP and double 6s. How do you do this? You are clutch. Oh.
What's going on here?
The release. The release.
With multiple knife wounds in you.
I don't know what's happening.
This is the one roll I get.
Hey, you're back against the wall. That's the one rule you need, man.
We are just merchants. What's happening here? Oh my god. Are there pirates? I take off my hat.
Weird! You watch as 2 of the 6 like branch off from the fan, like move towards you. Their guns raise. Like, we just need to see some papers to clear all this up.
I pull out my documents that I have.
Oh, thank God.
Is that all your items?
No, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And documents
7.
7. Alright. So you pull out documents and show
It's
it
the deed to the dandelion. It's all in order.
My boat, it's in the river!
It's in the river, yeah?
And they can't really tell because it's like pitch black out there.
Oh my
Who did this to you? What's going? And like he waves a hand, and the other 4 like drop rifle, but you still see now maybe like 3 or 4 more hive guards coming in that direction.
Yeah, I don't know who it was. It's so dark out, you know? Our boat just got attacked out there. We are lucky to be alive right now.
Well, we need to get you patched up. Hold here for a while. We're gonna have some questions for you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. I so appreciate you.
Would you make a roll for me, please? 2d6.
That's so.
Come on!
Oh.
2!
1 was all you needed.
Yeah, it didn't matter. There was nothing we could roll.
We just needed to roll.
It was just for dramatic effect.
Oh my god.
So those
We were so bad at all
So
those
those
rolls.
final guards like get up and fan the space. The 2 like sit you down, start to go back, and those 4 guards that came up, you hear.
They give us like some tea and like a blanket. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Wait,
so
wait,
nice of you.
You hear gunshots, and you see a bunch of those hive guards fall over from the 4 that just arrived, and now all 6 are dead. And you,
Are there any with us right now or no?
there are 4 hive guards now with you, but they have blades coated in blood and shots that have been fired.
They're the wraiths.
And then they
man.
turn around and they head towards the ships, and you can hear more gunshots.
I throw off the comfort blanket and toss the tea aside and go, let's get out of here.
We should, yeah.
I'm heading to live.
Yeah.
Unless you want to stay for this fight, I don't know. But I feel like our job is complete.
I think so too. I'm cold.
Yeah, I gotta go see my friend.
And as you start to run away, you can see the headpiece of the sexy lady at the harbor.
She is here.
It looks like it's about to break dock. Like, leave.
As long as she's safe. Like, that's the thing.
You can see a couple wraiths, like, jumping onto the ship.
They're our best friends. We can ask them for the ship if they take it.
I run back towards the sexy lady.
Ah, he took his bait. You're fucked.
You watch as,
You go home, I'll see you later!
Gotta check on my friend.
Are you leaving?
No, I'm gonna stay and watch.
Sit in a mimosa and watch it all unfold.
You get on, like, the 2nd Street level, and you, like, get a lawn chair that you've been saving up there, and you're watching. So you start to make towards the sexy lady.
Okay,
You can see bodies everywhere.
good.
Everywhere.
Okay.
You don't know who is whom. They're all dressed in like different hive guard apparel. You can see actually a couple of sailors that are also dead on the harbor as well. And you can hear a bunch of gunfire coming from a bunch of the ships that are docked here.
Okay.
It's running onto the sexy lady.
Yes, I'm running onto the sexy lady and I'm looking for I'm looking for Grace and Jira.
Sure. You get up onto the ship and you immediately see 2 spirits flying around the space. I need you to make a resolve resistance roll.
Would I roll 2 dice?
What's your resolve attribute? It should be, it's in the first column.
2. Yeah.
Yep.
But I also have Spirit's Bane charm.
They just can't come near you. That doesn't protect you from being mentally wigged out by spirits.
Whoa! Grace and all
It's
these.
so nice not having to make these rolls.
Grace
But
and
also
all
I think
these
it's my fault for
spirits.
some of the ghosts.
6 minus whatever this is.
He's like, oh, you're planning to whisper? I want to throw ghosts everywhere.
Double
you take,
fives.
You take 1 stress.
Did you have only 2 left?
I had 3 left.
Oh, okay.
So you arrive on the boat. These 2 spirits are flying around the space. They're attacking what could be hive, could be wraith
We don't
members. You're
know.
not sure.
I don't know if-
the only thing that you know for sure are who's like crew member. They're not in any colors. They're just working around. You can see like Jira firing off shots and cowering. You can now see Grace up on the higher level, like maneuvering the ghosts to attack whoever is not crew members.
Okay.
Is chaos on this main deck.
I tackle Jira.
What would you like to roll?
I want to, well, my goal here is I want to like tackle her and I want to find somewhere maybe safe. I don't know.
We're trying to get her somewhere safe.
Yes.
You could probably push her back into the lower deck because she's still by the door.
Yeah, that's what I'd like
Sure.
to do. Okay, so I'm gonna down the stairs.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you rolling?
Skirmish?
Okay. Risky standard for sure.
5.
Okay. So you run. You're pushing through the space, and you feel this zap of electricity like go across your back. One of the ghosts to like cut into you. You're gonna take a level 1 harm electrical burn.
Okay.
But you tackle.
Wait, they can't get me because I got Spirit's Bane.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
You gonna think of something else bad to happen?
Alright.
Don't
Just
we?
think of things. I'll take the gunshot.
Yeah, you fire an stray gunshot.
I'll take the gunshot, sure.
It's actually Jira. Like Jira turns like
Yeah,
sees you
she's
running. Boom!
You ride her like a mattress down.
Both of you are now on the lower deck, like grappling and struggling
Yeah.
with each other.
Yeah! Oh my god, I keep losing dice.
Let go of me!
You have to let the tail
No, let it go!
The sexy lady will stay yours. I just have to keep you safe.
Get off of me! You betrayed us! And she's trying to like wrestle you off of her.
I'm trying to save you now. I know.
What is your intent?
I'm trying to. I
Get your dice.
get my dice. Yeah, they fell on the ground. I'm trying to like convince her.
Uh-huh.
I sway her to give up to save her life, but also like to save the sexy lady.
So your intent is to get her to come with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like let the wraiths take the sexy lady because
Sure.
we are on their side and we can get it back.
Maybe. Alright, and what action are you rolling?
Sway.
Sure. Let's see. Her state of mind makes this desperate.
Yeah, definitely desperate.
In getting her, it's probably gonna be desperate limited, just because like there's a ton of chaos going on out there. People are fighting and cutting each other up. She doesn't want to leave the ship. She doesn't trust you. Like that's where my mind is for that. You can push yourself. You can devil's bargain.
What's the devil's bargain?
You could.
You don't know what the bad thing is.
The dead thing is gonna repeat. We're gonna lose a sexy lady. That's my concern is.
I think the devil's bargain is that getting her out of here is gonna be a problem. So you can take the extra dice, but you're gonna take a lot of harm fighting through all those people to get her off the ship.
How much harm?
And you may also cause a problem with the wraiths.
Well, why would I cause a problem with the wraiths?
That's
Because
the
they're
devil's
here
bargain.
they're here to murder everyone. They're here to take control of this harbor. And Jira's not a confirmed ally of theirs, so to let her live is a problem.
By a lot of harm, would I die? Kind of a lot of harm.
It would probably be like a level 2 harm or something like that.
Okay.
Regardless of what you roll. If you roll poorly, you'll take even more harm on top of that. Like from Jira.
I take harm from Jira.
Like the potential consequence of you failing this roll means that Jira's fighting you back and still has like blade and pistol in hand.
I take the devil's bargain.
Sure, grab the extra die.
And they get hurt. Harm will come to you.
Okay. And this is just to sway her to my side.
Yes, that's correct.
4.
Hurt? Okay.
4.
So 4 is a success, but something happened. So you're both struggling on the floor. She gets one more like cut into your thigh. So you'll take a level 1 knife wound. And you end up like you end up convincing her and screaming at her and bringing her to reason to live another day, to fight another day, right? Retreat isn't a bad thing in this circumstance. And she doesn't really know what to do, so I think she ends up like, hi, I can always make another group. I hope Grace will be okay.
Grace is always okay. We need to get out of here now or you will die. Let's go.
So you go to, there are some portholes you can escape on either side, easily enough, but as you like
I think what I want to do is cut a dinghy loose.
Sure. Well, you're on. Well, okay. I think you can access dinghies from a lower deck on bigger ships. Is that right? Yeah.
I don't, even
I'll
if
make
it's not
assumption.
truth, I would like to go back upstairs and be just try to make it through the battle,
Sure.
cut him off, and then go
Sure.
back out into the water.
Yeah. So you are going to take level 2 harm, punctured lung.
Is this another one from the knife?
This is from the Devil's Bargain.
Okay.
Yeah, this is from the Devil's Bargain. This is in addition to whatever I told you before.
So knife wound and punctured
Yes,
lung?
both.
Okay.
You don't have any more room for level 2 harm, Delaney.
I know, it's going to be a level 3 harm.
So you end up getting into you fight your way through, you get into the dinghy, you start to unravel
No,
it.
we cut cut the ropes. It's
Yeah.
not like
Just straight drop into the water.
Yes.
You go to cut both ropes, you slice, and as you reach the second slice, you feel like something burst through your chest, and you pass out, but you cut the last rope, and both of you, and you can hear, as you start to lose blood and pass out, you hear more shots coming down below you, and Jira paddles by herself out of there. But you're out,
Okay.
and that is the score.
I thought when you passed out, you would need, because it says need help. I was like, fuck, I'm diving back in. I gotta go get you. That's
No, she's probably.
I think Jira knows Sawtooth too.
I think so too. Yeah.
Because that was our guy.
Maybe it's-
That was
I
our
don't talk about my customers with each other. Maybe I
Well,
work
no,
both sides.
Sawtooth was the person
Now
we
I
would go
double
to
fixes.
when
Yeah.
we were on the
Yeah,
ship.
absolutely.
What's
Yeah.
going on?
So I think she would probably immediately. I helped you immediately take
Yeah.
me to Sawtooth.
Perhaps.
Bad luck stairs.
All right. Let's move
Holy
into
shit.
mission score, downtime, success,
I'm
bingaboos.
missing a dice.
So the Wraiths clear the harbor.
Yeah.
They full man station that entire space. Wasn't that a claim for you? That was the turf, right?
That was
That was
turf.
turf.
Yeah,
That was
so
turf.
you can add that claim to your character sheet, to your crew sheet.
Got it. It's right here.
Damn.
We got turf.
Downtime.
Do I take a trauma because I got hurt
Mm-mm.
so bad? Okay.
No, incapacitated through wounds is dangerous, but it's not stress related.
Okay.
So, payoff. You went against the hive. You get an additional 4 plus 2, which means you get 6 rep.
That's awesome.
We max out.
We have max.
We have 2 more than that, but we can't take more than max, right?
Yeah, you can't take so the rest of it goes to waste.
Cool.
Next is coin. Big score, serious loot. You get 8 coin.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 goes into the vault, and then everyone gets 1 to their additional.
With the pay one.
You also have to pay 1 to the Wraiths.
All right.
So put-
You all get 1. I won't take 1.
Okay.
Cool.
Then heat. Wild, devastating exposure, 6 heat. Plus, high profile or well connected target, yes, 7 heat. Add +1 if a situation on hostile turf, absolutely, 8 heat. Add +1 if you are at war with another faction, yes. That's 9.
We're wanted.
And then add 2 more if killing was involved, so 2 more heat.
So wanted and 2 heat.
Yeah, wanted and then 2 heat.
All the hard work.
Yeah,
All that
prison.
jail time. Hey, you could have been at 3 wanted level by the end of this, you know what I
No,
mean?
yeah.
So that's that. Is anyone volunteering to go to prison?
No.
No.
You are now the prison.
Hey, buddy.
He gets, they
can we
put
get
that big
one-
high five
Can
every
we get
time.
wanted levels down any other way?
No, it's only through incarceration.
You said
Only?
there was
Yeah,
another way.
you can't
last week.
heat. You can reduce other ways.
Uh-huh.
Wanted level is strictly through. You have to go yourselves or frame somebody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if you're talking about a safe option to get rid of wanted level, it's framing someone else.
Gotcha.
I'll roll entanglements in a minute. Downtime activities. You're still at war with the hive, so you each only get 1 downtime activity.
Can I go to the doctor, please?
Absolutely.
I was. Whoa.
Remember that you can
Also, you have 2 more coin because I gave both of you 2 to start.
Oh.
So you have 3 total. Also, I'm still missing a dice. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
I have a couple of your dice actually.
I grabbed them all.
Remember that you can get extra downtime actions
By spending coin.
by spending coin or rep.
I will spend 1 coin to visit the Physiker 2 times. For
Okay.
recovery. What do I roll for that?
1 dice
Per.
But
Yeah.
since we have a Physiker, doesn't that?
That's the 1 dice. Tier 1.
3.
So that's 1 tick on the healing clock.
And then
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's 1 tick.
2. And I'll spend 1 more coin to go. No wait.
Before
stress
everyone
is
spends
clear.
their coin,
Never mind. My stress.
do we want to tier up?
Yes.
What does that do?
We can actually roll better.
For acquire asset things.
Well, doesn't that also increase our tier of healing as well? We'd have that plus our Physiker.
No, it's only the Physiker that determines. It's the tier of the Physiker. But yes, increasing the tier of your group increases the tier of the Physiker at the same time.
And
So
also get improved weapons, improved.
sure.
But it'd be 1 for 1. Like right now, going to tier 1 makes your Physiker match. Your Physiker is upped because of the friendship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't go like 1 and 2. At this point now, it'd be even, and then you could go 2 to 2 together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then. Yeah. Spend your stuff.
Oh, no tier?
No, we can't right now because we need to spend our rep and coin to make sure we don't die. Is anyone else
I'll
doing
spend
anything?
1 more coin to go to the Physiker.
Sure.
Oh wait, should we do XP first?
Oh yeah, also XP, lol.
God.
Bless America. It is not a hot roll.
Does it
night.
matter which happens first, XP or?
Not necessarily.
Downtime.
It does for me because then I don't know what I'm gonna spend my training on.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'm going to do that then. Really quick.
XP.
XP.
Address a challenge with knowledge or arcane power.
Absolutely.
Dude, and I'm gonna say it happened twice because I think
Yeah.
ectoplasm vials and
The ghosts. Yeah.
Heritage or background, I fucking silver sash that. It was all sash, baby. Issues from my vice or traumas? No, because I don't have any yet. 3 XP.
2 XP for me.
Damn.
Just a challenge with tracking or violence.
Yeah.
Okay, shit.
XP. What's your current heat level?
Our current heat level is 2 because we're wanted.
2, right?
How do I mark XP? Did I get any?
I think the sexy lady is my vice. If I'm being honest.
Lol.
And you can't get something up to 4 unless you have. What?
Say again, sorry?
What do you have to do to get something up to level?
It's your crew upgrade.
Oh.
How do I check XP?
Mastery. You have to take mastery in something.
You put it wherever you want.
Well, how much did I get?
Every time you roll a desperation,
Oh, sorry.
What's
Yeah,
my
you're good.
XP?
you address the challenge with stealth or evasion.
Oh, let me check it out.
Yes.
Yeah. You express your
Execute.
beliefs, drives, heritage, or
Any
background.
successful espionage, sabotage, or
In
theft
this whole
operation.
mission, you
Yeah.
I think
mean?
that was sabotage. So that's 1 XP.
I don't think I really did
Bolster
that.
crew's reputation.
You struggle with
Yeah.
issues from your vice or traumas.
Develop a new
Alright,
one.
then you get 1 XP.
One
I mean, I feel like we can only do that
and I
once.
put that.
A content with challenge
Anywhere,
above our
yeah,
current
in
station.
in any one of
Yes.
these tracks.
Oh.
Express the goals, drives, or inner conflict. Chaos crew. So yeah, we are now at 5 crew XP. But we got new turf.
We got
Oh.
extra.
So
Yeah, one of those will forever be filled.
And then I would like.
But it also means that you can only spend 11 instead of 12. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. To use our
While it helps you tier up faster, it reduces how much rep you can spend. Give and take.
So I'm gonna do some things now real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Or were you in the middle of doing it?
Doing what?
Doing
Leveling.
your downtime leveling stuff.
Oh, you can go ahead. No worries.
Cool. I am going to heal.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll 1 dice, right?
Mhm.
You were nice to me. Alright. 2.
1 tick.
So that was my 1 downtime.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spend I'm using this rep because if we're not leveling right now, we're gonna get it after our next mission.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna spend. We got it. It'll be easier too. So I'm gonna spend 1 to heal more.
Mm-hmm.
6,
That's 3 ticks,
and that fills it up.
and goes 1 over.
It goes 1 over.
Yeah, it carries over.
I had 1 tick. And then,
Oh, I thought you had 2 marked.
no.
Okay.
All right. So then that means corrosive burn is down to just like, ouchie,
Dude, ouchie burns.
Ow.
ouchie. burn.
Carouchy.
I'm gonna
That's
spend.
really bad.
I'm gonna spend some. Does anybody else want to spend our stuff? Like
I do.
I'm spending another coin.
I
for
need to
this
spend rep.
damn physiker.
Okay, you spend some coin. You're gonna spend a rep. I'll erase a rep for you.
I need to
Yes!
spend at least 1 rep. We need to see what the rolls are gonna be first.
So that carries over. You have 2 ticks marked up.
Cool.
And my corrosive burn is now just scarred face.
Healing burn.
Yeah.
You go ahead and do your roll. I erased it for you.
So we're gonna see the physiker
Mm-hmm.
for my downtime, and I hopefully Jira's there with me. And
Absolutely.
I say, "Look who's back, Sawtooth! It's my old crew, no?"
Pass.
Roll for Jira.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do I roll for healing?
Don't you roll 1 for the physiker? Do you roll anything additional for the? No, you get a permanent.
I get
one.
No, but
Permanent.
you also get 1 additional dice when you roll healing.
Oh.
Isn't that your ability?
Yeah.
Yeah, I take
So
1d.
you roll 2 dice total.
Great.
You feel good. Come on, let's heal that real good.
6.
Oh. 3 ticks.
So that's
And that's a
automatic.
full heal.
Yeah, you can leave that as is, and
So
Everything goes down 1
1.
level. So now you have 1 level 2 and 2 level 1s. See all of yours.
erase
Down.
punctured lung,
yes.
It moves down to a 2.
Yeah.
and then I erase 1 of my level.
All your level 1s are gone. And your level 2s are now level 1s. And your level
Imagine they
threes-
all move.
Erase the level
Delaney.
1.
Everyone's
Erase both
everyone's
level
speaking
ones.
at one time.
Delaney, just look at me. Just look visual. Look at me for a second.
What do I erase?
Everything's here. It moves down. Everything that is in 1 just evaporates. Okay. So everything that was in 2 becomes 1.
Okay.
Everything that was in 3 becomes 2.
So punctured lung is going to go into 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Losing breath.
Blood in the lung.
Yeah.
That's why Rosebud's talking
Yeah,
like that.
I'm with it. I'm here with you.
Okay. And then I spend my coin to stay a little longer at the doctor, please.
A little more nip of the whiz.
Please.
Yeah.
Give me more, please.
That's a 3.
That's 1 tick.
So you're done. Yeah.
And then I would like to spend
Another rep?
1 rep. I
I
haven't spent the 1 rep you already erased.
Oh, you hadn't spent it yet?
Hadn't spent. Yeah.
No.
So how'd you roll twice?
Downtime action.
Downtime action, coin, rep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
4.
That's 2 ticks.
Great, so that heals everything. Except the punctured lung, which now is just a level 1.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which can be something less severe than punctured lung.
Bruised lung.
Hooked lung.
Yeah.
Just like a little acupunctured lung.
Ribs.
Scar.
Let me erase all these items that we
Great.
used.
So
Oh,
I'm just
boy.
back to
Oh boy.
my 1. Okay.
I'm gonna spend
There we go.
coin to go see Salia.
Sure. You can find Salia this time.
Can't.
Oh, this is for your vice.
Yeah, it's for my advice.
Yeah,
I
you have
need to.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
You can't tell me.
You can't tell me no this time.
And then for my vice, I roll my lowest thing,
Yes, you roll your lowest attribute.
and then that's whatever I roll is how many I
Heal. Yes.
3,
3 stress.
1, 2, 3, and I'm going to spend 1 more coin.
Do we have any more rep that I can spend?
Oh yeah, we have plenty. I'm
Okay.
gonna spend 1 more to stay with her longer.
Sure.
3.
And I'm gonna spend 1 more rep to heal my stress as well.
Sure. Your
More
lowest attribute.
Yep.
Okay.
4. Oh.
What does lowest attribute mean?
The column determines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
this
not
is prowess is 3, insight is 3,
I can
resolve
survive
is
with
1.
that.
So I just roll 1.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Does anybody want to train
No.
Nah.
We don't have enough. I want to keep some of our rep.
Yeah.
We only need 3 more to be full. This mission gave us
8.
8.
You've erased all the rep we've already used?
No. Well, yeah, we only used 3 of it.
Yeah, all the extra rep
I used
spillover
2.
goes to waste.
Rep. Just now.
I'll train. Yeah.
We can spend coin too. We still got 6 coin, and we got a lot of coin this last
I'll
mission.
spend 1 rep to train.
Okay.
What do I?
What do you want to train in? You get 2 if it's in a prowess thing, 1 in resolve or insight, or 1 in playbook if you use your playbook.
I'll train in insight.
I'll erase
I
that
don't
one
need
rep for
anything
you.
else.
Oh, actually, I did have an idea for a long-term project.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Skyboat.
What?
Probably not going to happen. Technology's not there.
Oh, we have a steam engine, but we can't have
Skyboat?
They had steam engines in the real world and they didn't get skyboats.
well, not like a skyboat. You know what I mean? Like a hot air balloon.
Oh,
Oh.
hot air balloon's different than a skyboat.
Yeah, that's true. Skyboat.
Well,
Hold on.
to Rosebud, blimp, it's a skyboat.
Like a.
Anything that floats is oh, look at that little skybird.
So hot air balloons are not invented yet.
Oh,
So
well.
no. I'm not saying no. I'm saying that this is going to be a very long-term project.
I have to invent something?
Yes.
That's not gonna happen for Rosebud.
Well,
Why
you're
not?
pulling on the long-term projects that you're pulling on resources. So normally you would do like the tinker.
Oh.
Yeah, you would use your tinker roll to decide how many ticks it gets filled up.
Can I hire someone to build it for me?
Fictionally, yes, but you would still use the tinker
Oh.
attribute to fortune roll.
Never mind. It's just an idea.
Keep it alive. It could still be a great idea.
Okay. That was my only long-term idea.
Any other downtime actions?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Can I do the vice thingamabobber?
Yeah, absolutely. Where's your vice purveyor?
Oh,
That's weeping
tower?
lady.
Yeah,
Yeah, weeping lady.
yeah.
So
I'm gonna
you-
go pray my ass off.
Sure, maybe help.
Pray that
charity
ass
work.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a vice.
Why don't you make that roll?
4.
You go 4 stress.
Great.
Oh, that's good because it's right down to 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 left. Can I do anything else? Can I try to heal the rest of the stress?
You'd have to spend coin and or rep, and if you overindulge, a complication arises. So if you heal more
so that
stress
could
than
be
you
a
have.
risk.
Yeah.
Can I try healing in general? Do I have to spend to do that
Yes.
as well? Can I spend some rep to do that?
Sure.
Okay. How much? 1?
Yeah, you roll 1 dice because of the physicker.
5?
So you get 2 ticks on your healing clock. When that fills up, all of your things heal down 1 level.
Okay.
Is that everything?
That is everything, unless I want to talk to Jira.
I'm gonna spend 1 coin.
Okay,
I'm actually gonna take the 2 out of my stash.
sure,
Because I don't want to pull out of the group anymore.
sure.
I'm gonna spend my own 2 in stash to be 1 coin. Spend that 1 coin
Yep.
to train and resolve, filling that up.
Okay.
And because I can't get full in attune, because to do that we would have to do.
Have mastery.
Oh yeah. Does mastery? Do we like pick which one it is? Like we got mastery in, or what does mastery mean?
You have to fill all 4 of those boxes before you have mastery.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So you basically have to level up twice to get that.
Sweet.
What do you mean, Phil? How do you? Okay, we can talk about it later.
And I'm going to take 1 in command,
Sure.
having the idea that, you know, without the spider here, having to step up, having to say things, and me and Rosebud co-cap. I don't know. Like we're not in charge. So yeah.
Shall we?
So now I have 4 in resolve.
Sure.
Yep. That's the end for me.
Okay. And you want to speak with Jira?
If Jira will speak with me. I don't know where I'm assuming let's be in like Sawtooth's office.
You're both like, just like in the Sawtooth's den.
we can't fight because we're both
Oh,
feet.
I'd fuck your shit up. That's not the voice. I'll figure it out.
You will figure it out, Jira.
I will figure it out.
Yeah.
I see you over there in that bed. Don't look at me.
Both of you are like in full cast.
Suspended.
As soon as I can move, and it's kind of what's forcing you to both get better because you're like, I'm gonna be the first one. Oh, God, I love it.
Your entanglement for this mission is a show of force. The Hive finds the informants that leak to you. You lose the informants.
Okay.
I mean, hell.
Well, okay, hold on. You get to choose.
Mm-hmm.
You can either give them one claim, go to war which you're already at, so that's not an option. And if you have no claims, you lose one hold instead.
We don't have a hold.
Your hold is on your lair, so your hold is strong. If you lose one hold, your hold becomes weak. But your hold is already weak, so if you lost a hold, you lose your
We would
lair.
lose our lair.
Oh, so wait, hold weak is what I should be
Yes.
marked. It should be marked right here.
Yeah.
Why is it weak?
Because you're at war.
Oh, it automatically goes to weak when we're at
Yeah.
war.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Give him the
Give me informants.
Yeah, because that's also our shared thing with the
Wraiths.
race.
So that-
and
so
it was
that-
all of us kind of because of what
It
happened.
feels like we're working with the Wraiths.
Yeah, we are
Or we work for the Wraiths.
kind of right now. We are able to pull our own scores in the small things, but
We can.
we good with informants.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That was the show of force. Other than that, I think that's everything downtime-wise. So you're laid up in bed for the next couple of weeks or so.
He's in jail. Yeah.
While you're in jail.
This is why you do not leave us alone.
Paying off the guards.
You finish off by
Oh.
doing some nice charity work.
Yeah, we had to spend a long time. It was the rest of your jail time.
Yeah, basically. Like, if you want, your spider could probably be back next sesh. But
Sweet.
heat's still on for the Oh,
My hound is traumatized by those ghosts.
yeah.
Oh, he left. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, not coming
They are
back.
haunted by them.
I'm gonna make some quick rolls here.
So
What does haunted mean for you?
haunted, they cannot stop thinking about that woman with broken neck.
Mm,
Um,
Yikes.
sorry.
oh no, it's great. It's great.
Well, they're both gonna fill up on this one.
It wasn't my ghost that made you
Everyone's
no.
filled.
Well, yeah.
It was her ghosts.
So, before we cut away, a
Mhm.
couple things happen in the city over these weeks that you're held up in bed.
Yeah.
Strangford is removed from office,
Mm. There goes my.
but he has a replacement.
Who?
A new city official by the name of... Where's my paper? Christoph Booker.
Christoph
Anything about
Luger?
this person? Like where he came from?
Out of nowhere.
Ooh. Have they
Uh,
replaced Rowan's position yet?
Not yet, no.
Death slows him down. apparently.
Alright.
Salia is now more available than she was before.
Okay.
And then
Weird.
the Hive have increased their force throughout the night market and have now locked down all the harbors. So they now control all the merchant channels in that, except for the one that you took. The Wraiths still have that. The Wraiths have also found a buyer for that Leviathan map. So now they have some Dagger Isles people in their pocket as well.
Okay.
This is more like it, my people.
Other than that, that's how the world has moved currently.
Alright.
Dear, I am sorry. You lost a sexy lady. She is beautiful. It was a shame when I lost her too.
I just hope I haven't lost more than the sexy lady.
You have to be careful with that one. I know you love her, but Grace always seems to find a way. I would not be surprised if she is already in the inner workings of the Hive as a race. She always seems to land on her feet like a cat.
I don't know if I can forgive you.
I don't know if I can forgive me either, Jira. But the world will keep on turning. And unless we climber our way up, we will stay at the bottom.
My leg itches.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Other than that, I think that's it for tonight. So,
Hell yeah.
good mission.
Oh my god, we rolled so poorly!
Yeah, we started off.
Until I went on the sexy lady, my rolls were shit.
Hey, you're better at sea.
It's true. You need to be on water at all
I'm
times.
gonna go back to the spider.
Yeah.
She's not gone.
She's just
She's somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
She's a thing
You
real
didn't see her
thing.
after. She never came back to the lair after that mission.
So she doesn't get that gold then.
That's true.
Oh, she did come back to the lair.
She gets the gold.
She gets the gold.
Give me the gold. Bye. Left.
Yeah, head down.
Mm.
But that's the thing too. It's like, don't we now that you have two characters, when we go on a mission, like you can decide which one to take, or how does that work?
Yeah, you can,
Yeah. Sweet.
That's good.
but they won't. They'll level up at different paces,
Yeah.
right? You
Based
know
on
what
which
I
one
mean?
you play more.
You may have 3 like tier 3 characters. You may be stuck at tier 1 because you keep bouncing between 2 characters. So.
Sounds good.
Anyways, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was a pleasure to have you all here. We'll get to see more from the Opulent Palace in the coming weeks. So,
Hell yeah.
thanks.
We made a splash.
Have a good night, everyone.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.